Good morning everyone and welcome to another day of vacation in Florida. Today it's quite a rainy day. The rain is pouring down outside. We had a little sleep in the morning, went down to have breakfast at 8 and it was so much people here. Guess people are here for Disney and stuff for the holidays. So much people. And then today I actually behaved a little bit. I only had some oatmeal, a little bit of sugar and some dried cranberries and a little bit of orange juice. So no baked goods, no nothing. I'm gonna treat myself a little bit nicer. My tummy is not happy with me eating at Olive Garden yesterday. I think that breadstick, even though it was delicious, was not made for my tummy at all. This morning after breakfast we went back up here and then now we headed to Starbucks to pick up our lunch. While walking to the car from the hotel, I was discussing something with Christopher. Didn't really keep track on where I put my feet, so I fell quite badly actually. I have my glasses in my hands, so the big thing I'm happy about is that they didn't break in any shape and form. They could have done that. My mask has this brown pattern on it because I had it in my hand, and I have either strained a muscle or aggravated my rib, because in certain positions my my front side hurts like hell. Yeah, but that's me, you know, falling. I walk into stuff. I don't know if you have noticed this. I did this little blue mark here. See if you can get better. It looks pretty bad, but this is 14 days, 10 days at least since the first day that we went to the yacht club. So the first Disney day, when we were pulling our luggage into the yacht club, you go over this little bridge and there was another person coming in the other direction, so I stepped to the side to give her room, and when I did that I stepped straight into a metal pole, like one of those like bigger things that just sits, not a pole but like a smaller one. It hurt and it looks crazy. So I'm pretty, I walk into everything. I also have a little bruise there. I have bruises on my legs. It's part of eating cortisone and blood thinners. You get very easily bruised. However, these bruises were quite bad. Ooh. But yeah, I fell and I hurt myself, so we'll see how it will be going on today with that. But that's kind of the adventure that we've been on this morning. We are both going to just lounge around. I think Christopher gonna pick up his computer and code a little bit. I am going to edit another video. It's just gonna be one of those days when we don't really do anything. We do believe we're gonna go out for dinner somewhere, but that's it. And that's more of a necessity because they don't serve dinners here or food here on Mondays and Tuesdays. So we're gonna have to go out if we want dinner. But anyhow, yeah. Good morning, guys. Oh, I promised to show you the embroidery. So before I sign off for this morning's spiel, let's look at that embroidery. So here is the embroidery. I think it's kind of cute. The little tassels isn't the best because the scissor wasn't the best, but it was really good for paper and stuff, but it's really bad for threads. But this is how it looks. It's the No Problema. It's gonna find itself when I get home. I'm gonna sew the edges in. This is the back side. Sew the edges in somehow and then just put it up on my wall. But yeah, no problema. So yeah, that was my little embroidery. So I'm gonna edit some videos, design some stuff and have a lot of fun. But good morning. I hope you have an awesome day. So guys, it is time for us to head to bed, but first a little recap, and I do have some footage that I'm gonna overlay my chatting here, so if you're interested you can always stay and listen and watch. So we started by going to the Cheesecake Factory around 4 to have some dinner. We had a very light dinner, like simple, from their Slim Malicious menu, which was so good. So good. It's really good. It had a little bread in it, so it's not super good for my tummy, but the rest of it was so good. Healthy, a really nice salad to it. And Christopher had some tacos, some steak tacos. He said they were okay, however he would have wanted the beans to be kind of mushed into the rest of it, because he didn't finish his beans, because yeah, he did ate some of them together with the rest, but he wanted them mushed together. But yeah, that was our dinner. Fairly quick, fairly easy. I think we had to wait for like 5 minutes for a table. Apparently, I think the school's out here in Florida, so now it's starting to book up at tables. So when you get there, you have to wait a little while. Then we did the fun thing. We walked around the hotel. This is where you can see a few things. So usually when we're in this hotel, we're just like in the atrium part of the hotel, or in the whole where they serve breakfast kind of area, or by the pool. And those are the areas that we have seen before. This time we went in to the area where we usually eat our breakfast, and then we just continued on. And it's huge down there. Like, you can use this place to have conferences and stuff. So that was a part of the conference rooms, and when you walked around there were a lot of more seatings, a lot of more places, so it would be fairly easy to actually find a place where you could sit without a mask and not sit in owl here. I don't know, in Swedish we say you sit an owl when you sit and do something, owl like the bird, but yeah, sit and wedge around maybe is the US word or English word. I don't know. Anyhow, we continued on around that area and looked at all the different like little sitting areas that you could find and stuff. And then we headed up to our floor. We staying at the 3rd floor, and we walked around there. This is a Spring Hill and Town Suites hotel. So Marriott has a whole range of different hotels in different kind of pay grades, sort of. And we have come to a point where we have realized that like Spring Hill's good for us. We like the rooms, we like the places. Courtyard also, they're on the more affordable side, but they're not cheap, and we really like these hotels. A lot of the Spring Hill suites actually have a neighbor hotel within them, which is a Town Suites hotel. And Town Suites hotel are actually like smaller apartments, sort of like studio apartments, and some have like 1-bedroom apartments where you get a functioning kitchen, like an open what was called open plan, yeah, something, where you have like the kitchen on a wall, and then you have like a little mini living room with a sofa and stuff. So there's a lot of those rooms here, and they're not that much more expensive than the rooms that we are staying in. So maybe next time we could check out one of those hotels. I actually looked at a couple of hotels today, where I found a couple that like, here, we could probably stay here, or here, or here. So, but yeah, so we just walked around up here, and then we headed back to the room. And by then it was pretty late, So we got ready and now it's time to head to bed. So that has been our full day. It's been very much just lounging around in the hotel, taking it easy. I can tell you, when I sit certain directions after that fall, it hurts. It hurts in my lung. It's like I have a little bit harder to breathe. I think I just have pulled a muscle, honestly. I think I pulled the muscle that goes from like underneath my boob up to here or something like that. There's a muscle that go around. I think that one is the issue, and when I sit a certain way, it hurts a little bit. However, it's just like everything else, it will pass and everything will be okay. Tomorrow is another day. We have some plans. I'll tell you about them tomorrow, but right now I'm gonna head to bed. So good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.